There we go. Who is the first person in the room? Who is the first person in the room? Good to see you, Wilbs. Driving that northern line. Got a little technical difficulty in mural form here. Old Blue Eyes staring right into his eyes. Isn't this neat? Good to see you, Ted. Doing great. Look at that. Had to show this. This is fairly new. It's only maybe about a month or two old. Here on the corner of, if you want to see this, go to the corner of 80th Street and 3rd Avenue. Bar, what's that there? Tops Restaurant, Bar Supplies. And he did this. Isn't it neat? I'm so happy we're getting some street art out here in BayRidge. Yeah, gotta make your brown eyes blue. That's right. Good to see you, boss. Out there in Dundee, Scotland. Let's take a walk. I even got the news article about it. Haven't been getting notifications lately. Yeah, you might have to reset your notifications. So keep that in mind. You might have to shut them off, turn them back on again. As we cross 3rd Avenue, let's go into the quiet spot of the neighborhood and make our way down to the waterfront where we were yesterday. And this time we're going to have enough battery to see the sun completely set. So we'll have enough battery to watch the sun completely set. But welcome. Go for a little walk here. Yeah, you might have to, that's what I noticed. I had to do that. I shut off the notifications and I turned them back on. So that worked for me. I'm on iOS. But welcome to the quiet tree-lined streets of BayRidge. This is actually the area. This is the area where, yeah, you know, you're not hooked up to the spare battery. No, I just timed it out so that we'll do exactly another hour and 20 minutes again today. And I do have a device coming. I do have a device coming for a microphone. So I'll be able to have a battery and a microphone hooked up to the gimbal. And everything could be powered, so hopefully. Good to see you, Kyle. Oh, that's awesome. You're watching the Tender Trap right now. That's right. Good to see you. We're actually not that far from where all these houses, all the crazy decorated homes for Christmas. This is kind of like the strip over here. So it's like 80th, 81st, 82nd. Down here between Narrows, Colonial, and Ridge Boulevard. Beautiful, crisp sky. No, not the torch device. No, not the torch device. No, no, no. But it's another beautiful day here in New York. Tomorrow, back to a full schedule for me. Back going over the bridges twice in a day. So I'll be getting out my workout. Good to see a cat in a hat. It is a beautiful day. Wait until we get down to the waterfront. It's a little chilly. It's a little windy. But all in all, the sun is out. It's that April sun. Nice and strong. Oh, yeah. But I cannot wait for this weekend. I'll be in Coney Island Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come join me. The Ritual Cabaret at Coney Island, USA, a 3-day event of very unique cabaret acts. You do not want to miss it. That's right, Wilbs, absolutely. Absolutely. So now we're on Ridge. We're gonna make our way down to Colonial. Wander yonder down there. Good to see you, Stormfox, having a great New York day. I'm glad you did too. We're gonna have a great New York day once we get down to the waterfront here. Once we get down to the waterfront. But yes. Ritual Cabaret. For more information, go to coneyisland.com. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be down there. Come say hi. Have a beer with me at the Freak Bar before checking out some of the greatest acts here in the New York tri-state area. But Duty Run recommended my channel. Awesome. You'll be here Friday. Awesome, Cecilia. You'll be here Friday. Good to see you, Tracy. Can't chat much at dinner. It's all good. Good to see you. Sunset Park has amazing sunset. We have to go to Sunset Park to watch the sunset. Absolutely. Because you get that crazy view of the whole skyline, like of Lower Manhattan, and you're up on that hill. So you get this amazing view from up there. So I got to do that. The only problem with doing a live stream up there is that anywhere where you have lots of kids around, once they see the phone here on the gimbal, they get very inquisitive. So I got to do that broadcast kind of incognito. Is this a stream with the Seaside Carousel? No. We're not going down to, we're not at Jane's Carousel or what's it there? Sea Glass Carousel. You will notice Sea Glass Carousel broadcast will probably happen sometime at around, think 7 o'clock when it's already dark. They will be extending the hours of Sea Glass Carousel, I believe, this weekend. And the Prismatica is there until, I believe, the 23rd of this month. So I got to make sure to get down there before the 23rd. But I want to get down there when it's nice and dark. And so you get a full effect of the Prismatica and the Sea Glass Carousel. Good to see you, Dawn. Welcome. Thanks for sharing on Twitter. All right, we're on Colonial. Let's walk down this way here. And actually, I might as well. We'll do a little zigzag here, and we'll do a tour. We'll do a quick tour. We'll look at the house that, if you saw the Christmas lights broadcast, we'll walk past the house that's all done up in blue right now. We'll walk past the BayRidge battle houses, and then we'll make our way down to the waterfront, and I think we'll zigzag our way down to the Blue Bloods house. We'll see where Police Commissioner Reagan lives. In the show, not in real life. In the show. Because these homes look completely different when it's not Christmas time. It's kind of bugging me out how different the homes look. And it's not Christmas. Awesome, Storm Fox. Awesome. Don't you love these streets and these homes? Nice and relaxing out here. This is what BayRidge living, you know. So this home here was all decorated. It had all the stuff in their lawn. And then the White House across the street was done up all in white lights. Yeah, look at this street. Looks so different without all the homes decorated. This street looks so different. Kind of, yeah, Wilbs. Kind of like the London suburbs. Very classy air, absolutely. It's classic Brooklyn. I mean, when you think about Brooklyn, this is what you kind of think of. Yeah, lovely tree-lined streets. So this is it. So this is the house that was done up all in white. And this is the house that was done up all in blue. Looks like small town suburban, reminds you of your parents' neighborhood. Nice. Good to see you, 80s Music Fan. Very large homes down here. Probably the largest you could find here in all of Brooklyn. But this is the house that's all done up in blue, and the icicles are on all the trees, and actually, I think some of the lights are still up in the tree. And then that's the White House. We're gonna come. Next thing you know, it's gonna be cold again, and it will be Christmas all over again. Your memories of BayRidge go back to World War II days. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Were you sent out of Fort Hamilton, right? That's awesome. No, I'm not that old. No, but Redstone Soldier is. Oh, it's so nice out here. Really nice and quiet out here today. I don't know about, I think Robert Downey Jr., he might be from Long Island. I don't know about J.J. Abrams. Yeah, tomorrow in Michigan. Okay. All right. We're going to the Blue Bloods home. The gingerbread home. I will take the gingerbread house. Nobody seems to want to buy it. There is a major problem with the gingerbread house, and that is it's landmarked. So you could really only do so much to it. Even if you want to like change your front door, you got to send it to a committee and all this nonsense. Your great grandparents had a home overlooking the Narrows. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that's my dream. You know, live down here. Live down here and enjoy it. All right. So what we're going to see. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Ouch. Oh my God. Oh man, am I hurt? Let's see if I'm hurt. Oh man. What the fuck? A branch just fell off a tree. All right, just dirt. Ouch. So, let's see, the gimbal is fine. Ouch. All right. I'm fine. But I was just passing underneath a pretty short tree, and a little branch but it was heavy, it was thick. It fell off and it fell right in my face. All right, we keep going. We keep going. Ouch. Ouch. This is the thing you got to really watch out for over here. Wait, hold on. I gotta wipe my glass. I gotta wipe my glasses here. Ouch. Oh, do I have blood coming from me somewhere? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, we are bleeding. Okay. We are bleeding. Oh man, that hurt. It fell off. The branch fell off right when I was walking underneath it. Ouch. That's smarts. That is smarts. See, so even, as you see, even on a not windy day, stuff can still fall from trees. Oh my God, bloody hell, that hurt. Yeah, right? Yeah, I can see the city now. Exactly, it's all good. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going here. Keep going. That's how we do it. That's how we do it on a live stream. We keep going. And I don't think I could sue the city, but I think I could maybe sue the homeowner. Wow. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Get to a hospital? No. I'm not gonna go to a hospital for this. What, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna go to a hospital for this. Hello, Brooklyn kid, welcome. I always take one for the team. I always take one for the team. So here's a house I want to live in. Sue. I'm not gonna sue. I'm not gonna sue because they have no idea that a branch was dangling from their tree. You was driving when I called. Okay, awesome, Joey. Good to see you. We just had a branch fall on me and I'm bleeding. But it's all good because I keep the live stream going. Nah, I'm not going to ring the homeowner's doorbell. No. It's all good. It happens. Sass Marie, good to see you. So here's the home I want to buy. This is the gingerbread house. I believe it's on the market for $12 million. And they even have, they even have the original paver stone here. So basically, you rode your carriage and you're able to step down on this paving stone right here and enter your amazing amazing house. And I always forget the architect who did this home, but there's literally this is one of 9 homes done in the arts and crafts style. Gross. What's gross? What, the home? It is a beautiful block. Well, as you see, you can see why we call it the gingerbread house. It's kind of amazing. And it's on it's not thatched, that's stone. That is stone up there for the roof. Really, the home? Okay. Well, it's done in the arts and crafts style, so it's not for everyone. I love it. There's like a secret apartment in the basement. Good to see you, Carrie. There's a secret apartment in like the basement for like your butler. So it's still for sale, Joey. People are renting it out. That's it. They could find people to rent it out. They just can't find anyone to buy it. And they keep on dropping the price. Good to see you, Marine. And now, yes, this is Brooklyn Kid. And now, across the street, we have our Blue Bloods house coming into view here. And am I still bleeding? I think I am still bleeding. Taking the hard knocks. So right here, the Blue Bloods house. If you ever see the TV show Blue Bloods, that's where Police Commissioner Reagan lives, also known as Tom Selleck. And I'll show you the angles they usually get. They usually only get about 3 angles whenever you see the show. Yeah, I'm applying pressure to it, and I stopped bleeding at least, so that's good. So here's our Blue Bloods home right here. Now, usually they get 3 shots. They get this straight on shot here, and then they usually use a shot looking this way. They usually get the shot looking this way down the street here. But they usually do another shot like right here in front of the home. But if you ever watched the show, they never shoot looking this way for some reason. And I really wonder why they don't shoot this way, but your 3 shots. 1, 2, and then we go across the street. And then 3. The Blue Bloods house right here. No, nobody ever challenges me about showing their home. No, they know that tourists come by here, or people who are fans of the show come by here. As long as you don't go up the steps, that's basically the line that you're allowed to do. You can't go up and I don't recommend going up on people's stoops or steps to their front homes, because that is private property. They don't film inside. No, they recreated a kitchen out in Queens in Astoria Kaufman Studios. So they never filmed the interior of the house because people do live in there. But they come here like once every 3 months. Kizzy's in the house. Good to see you, Kizzy. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Good. I stopped bleeding. And now we'll check out the amazing view. Brooklyn isn't quiet. In this area it is, Kyle. And I don't know, is this loud to you? You're more than welcome, Marine. As a express bus comes down. Let's make our way down here. Fort Hamilton High School up here. Yes, I see guided tours out here for Christmas. For people to see the Christmas homes. There's usually guided tours down here, and I have done some of those myself. Good to see you. Welcome to YouTube. All right, now we're gonna walk down to 92nd Street, just about 50 minutes away from Sunset. I'm not bleeding anymore. That's good. And if you're just tuning in, why am I bleeding? A tree branch fell on me while I was walking underneath the tree. And it was a fairly large branch. It was yeah, locals are kind of used to it. People new to the neighborhood may not understand it. Here's what I would recommend if you are planning to come out here to Bay Ridge or Dyker Heights to check out the holiday homes. Is there are people who offer walking tours. So I'm fine, Joey. There are people who offer walking tours. To do the tours out here, you take those. Don't take the bus tours. Even though the bus tours are convenient because they literally pick you up from Midtown, take you out here to Brooklyn, and then take you back. The walking tours, you get to see more. You get to see more, and you don't have to stay close to a big bus. So this is the Narrows. On the other side, you have Staten Island. We are on, of course, the Brooklyn side, in front of Fort Hamilton High School. This used to be the Crescent Club back in the day. But now we're going to make our way down to 92nd Street and go back where we ended our video yesterday. And we're going to have a proper sunset today. I was out in Williamsburg for some business today. And my intention was to live stream the sunset from Williamsburg. But I was out there so early. I really didn't feel like killing like 4 hours out there. I was reminded how much I dislike the neighborhood. Yeah, it's a pretty nice view from the school. I probably am gonna bruise, but it's okay. I'm probably gonna get a little bruise on my nose. It's okay. It's street cred. It's part of my persona this week. It's part of my persona. And Jay-Z is not from Bed-Stuy. Jay-Z is from Fort Greene and the Myrtle houses. The Myrtle Avenue houses. That is considered Fort Greene. Actually, not that far from where Biggie Smalls grew up. Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls probably grew up about 15 blocks from each other. Biggie Smalls was over on St. Mark's and Flatbush Avenue. Today, you can see an amazing mural of Biggie Smalls on that street corner. But Jay-Z grew up in the Myrtle houses. Marcy Projects too, yes. He lived in both. A Brooklyn kid. He lived in both. But I think the Marcy houses was in his teenage years. But I think he lived more years in the Myrtle homes. But then again, I might be wrong. I might be backwards. So your dad attended Brooklyn Tech. Awesome. I love Shore Road too. Why don't I like Williamsburg? The people. The people that I encountered today up in Williamsburg were quite pretentious. And it was... Some of the people who I had to talk to today were a bit, I will leave it at just that, pretentious. I'm not going to say anymore. But the people who I might be doing a deal with or working with are very nice. But it's just, some of these people who live up there are very, you want to talk about manspreading. You want to talk about manspreading on the subway. You know, there was a young guy, who just had a lot of bags with him, but the L train was completely packed. And he wouldn't, even it was like this elderly lady. And I'm like looking at him like, wow, you're not gonna like move your bag for the elderly lady to sit? So, and I almost took the J going home actually. But he ended up just taking the L. And I got home quick and I was like, to hell with it. I'm not gonna, and I know your apartment building's coming up. Your apartment building's coming up. Not this one, but the next one up. Your weekend neighbors are from awesome. I'm not saying everyone's like this in Williamsburg, but people who are in general new to the city, and people who are new to the city tend to not know, certain etiquette and certain, you know, there is a bit of respect that you have to do. We are all stuck together, and oh, absolutely, look at that view. We are all stuck together, so if you're nice to your fellow man, you can make this whole experience living here in New York a lot easier and a lot nicer. And some of these people who are new to the city, they don't understand this. And that's what I encountered a lot of today. I encountered a lot of that today. So, yeah, no, people need to remember manners. And I just ran into a lot of pretentious people who obviously were new to the city. Like they may have been living here maybe 2-3 years. Pretty much. I like some Gentiles, but gentrifiers, not so much. Good to see you, Nibs. We're going to see sunset in a few minutes. Here's Wilb's building right here. Wilb's is going to retire out here in Bay Ridge and live in this building. But you got to, you know, that's the whole thing about New York. It's like, yeah, it kind of is everywhere like that, Dawn. It's kind of sad how everyone's so, you know, dog eat dog and all that. And it's a beautiful building. And Wilb's, they looked up some out there in London, found out there's some available apartments in here, so you can live here and look at, and this is the view you get. This is your view. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Very selfish, Dawn. I've learned to like weed those people out. The selfish people, or I can make them shine like diamonds, and you know, make them look ridiculous in their own stupid. But yeah, like I'm not gonna, yeah, it's very Art Deco. That's when a lot of this area really got built up, was in like the 30s. This is the one I want to live in. I want to live at the very top of this one. Good to see you, Sarvakan, welcome. Like in the 30s, you got some Spanish revival homes across the street there that kind of survived. I cannot wait to watch. That is an apartment. These are all apartment complexes. I mean, obviously, this is the bigger one than this one here. This is just a single kind of a building here. But then we have some lovely row homes here with the Spanish tiles. And yeah, there's a 2-level balcony up there at the very top. And that's the nice thing about Brooklyn, is you do get this nice mix of, you know, architecture styles, even though I do not like this 1960s, 70s thing right over here. But that's the thing about Brooklyn and in New York in general, is you have a nice palette of architecture here. So now we're going to walk through the park and go to where we ended our live stream yesterday, up on the footbridge. And I cannot wait to see the replay and see how I look like when the branch fell on me. All right, can you? Oh, look at the sunset out your kitchen window. Nice. No, this is not the Hudson River. This is the Narrows. This is the entrance to New York Harbor. So if you keep on going to the right, you will enter New York Harbor. The first thing you'll probably see is the Statue of Liberty, then Lower Manhattan. If you go to the left, you will go underneath the Verrazano Bridge, and then you make your way out to the Atlantic Ocean. Good to see you there, Jez. Hola. Bienvenidos. I'm looking up at all the trees now like a paranoid person. Good to see you, Griff. I'm looking up at all the trees. Now we're making our way out onto the footbridge. We're going to go over the 92nd Street footbridge. 92nd Street footbridge. I'm sorry, 92nd Street footbridge. And then we'll make our way up. The height of the concrete. You want to live there? Okay. Good to see you, Dawn. Welcome. It's a pretty nice little pathway here. That's right. Smash the like button if you like what you're watching. Do me a favor. Smash the like button. Counteract the 3 people who like to give me a thumbs down. Family home is somewhere along Shore Road. There's some beautiful homes along Shore Road where you're up in the 70s, where you're up in the 80s. Down here in the 80s and 90s, actually, there's more apartment buildings than anything. So you'll probably have a home up in the 70s. Or in the low 80s where we started our little walk. That's where all the homes usually are. Maria, good to see you. Welcome. So we're now walking along Shore Road, and this park really doesn't have a name, just Shore Road Park. But now this leads us, thanks for subscribing. Awesome, Wills. This is the 92nd Street footbridge, and now we're making our way out to the bike path, out to the waterfront. This is where we were yesterday. Oh, you talking about 75 years ago? Yeah, you might have been down here in the 80s or 90s. You never know, do you? Absolutely, Dave. You never know. Good to see ya. And here we are. Once again, there's the NYC ferry making its way up the Narrows, making its way up to Pier 11 Wall Street. We got to ride that Rockaway ferry again very soon. There it is. There's your money shot. There is your money shot. Right there. The wind is a lot less windy, lot less windy than yesterday. You're booking. Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely. So everyone follow Joey BKLYN_67. We got to get Joey to 1,000 subscribers. Absolutely. The sun's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it got cold. It was chilly this morning. When I was out running around this morning, it was cold. It's a lot warmer now. We have that April sun, so it definitely warms up everything. People get married down here all the time. Yeah, could you imagine Redstone Soldier what's it called? Fleet Week. The parade of ships begins right here. Oh, that ferry boat was booking, absolutely. This is the start line to the parade of ships during Fleet Week every year. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Good to see you, Gretchen. Welcome. They come up the Narrows here, and then they make their way up past us. I mean, I think about the bicentennial back in '76. I've seen pictures of that from down here, and it looked absolutely amazing. I was down here for the bicentennial for the Statue of Liberty in '86. That's when I was 6 years old and got stuck in a tree. I climbed a tree, got stuck in it, and the fire department had to get me down. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend's usually Fleet Week. And we can see because there's no trees out. The trees don't have leaves on them yet. We can see the Statue of Liberty from here. So let's see the Statue of Liberty. It's way down there, right in the middle of the screen. You see a little green statue? That is your Statue of Liberty right down there. The Belt Parkway chugging along to the right-hand side. Behind the Statue of Liberty, the port of Bayonne, New Jersey. I was a cat back then. Yes, I was a cat back then. Give you a little perspective of where we are here in New York City. This is the entrance to New York Harbor. This is the most westernmost tip of Long Island. Right here. The southwesternmost tip of Brooklyn. BayRidge. But now we're going to watch that sunset right now, coming up just about a half hour away from sunset. 21 past the hour, 7:21 tonight is our sunset. And it looks like we have plenty of battery. We have plenty of battery. And who would have thunk it on a sunset broadcast I will get injured. But it's a first time for everything. Ever heard of a fire rescue of a boy from a tree? No. Gorgeous indeed. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous indeed. Absolutely. Never. Exactly. Why live in Manhattan when you could have a view like this? Now, mind you, yes, you have to commute into Lower Manhattan. We are about an hour away from Lower Manhattan on the subway, about an hour and 15 minutes from Midtown Manhattan by subway. So you do have a bit of a commute, but this is the fruits of your labor. You come down here, you can take a jog down here, or run down here by the water. It's always nice down here, especially on a hot summer day. You come down here, you cool off, give your air conditioner a rest. That's what I recommend doing. But it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful view. Never gets old. Nobody on the bike path today. Yeah, you'll take that commute every time. Well, you can take the ferry. You know, if you work in Lower Manhattan, you can take the ferry, and the ferry from well, it's going to change the ferry eventually. The BayRidge ferry is going to change to the Coney Island ferry, and when it changes to the Coney Island ferry, then you'll be able to commute from BayRidge to Lower Manhattan in about 12 minutes. But nobody on the bike path. Nobody down here on the promenade. And then we have our Atlantic Highlands, the Sea Streak boat coming on in right now. The sunset just dipped below the houses across the street from you. Awesome. Do they need train drivers on the subway? All the time, all the time. All the time. It's a good union job, Wilbs. It's a good union job. Working for the Transit Authority. Good to see you, honey badger. Inside a dark plant, but watching and listening. Awesome. You're coming. Come on down. Yeah, coming in hot from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. This is the most subsidized ferry ride in the United States. So the tickets cost round trip, I believe it's $18 or $23 round trip. But each trip back and forth, due to the fuel price, costs something like in the neighborhood of $18 or $19 a person. And not a lot of people use this ferry. Maybe about 1,500, 2,000 people use this ferry every weekday. Yeah, that was yesterday, Jim. That was yesterday. We had a potential jumper, and we talked about that yesterday. It was kind of amazing. There were some good Samaritans who grabbed it was a guy, and it was a man, and basically, yeah, they held him in, and then some police officers showed up, some highway patrol guys showed up, and they basically yanked the whole lot back over the barricade, and the guy was luckily, thank goodness, safe. So this morning, though, we did have an issue. I barely missed it. I must have missed this incident by maybe 10 minutes. If I took the one train later, I would have got caught up in it. But somebody did evidently die on the subway this morning at 59th Street and 4th Avenue. A woman in her 30s, 40s went down onto the tracks to retrieve her cell phone. And unfortunately, she was hit by a Manhattan-bound R train. So I must have missed that by like 10 minutes. And it's not social decay. You know, it's not social decay. That's overblowing it. We do need more investment in our mental health services here in this country. And but very sad this morning what happened this morning. So, but I am happy I did not get caught up in it. Taking the subway this morning. Like I said, I must have missed it by about 10 minutes. I beat it by 10 minutes. Yeah, very sad, very sad. So yes, folks, if you watch this on a replay, don't pick up your cell phone if it falls on the tracks. Get an MTA personnel, and they will retrieve your cell phone for you. So don't go on the tracks. And oh, do we have a procession here? Hold on. Oh, no, it's just a okay, it's just an ambulance. But yes, we do need to invest more in our mental health services here in this country. So it's very sad. Yeah, I know that, you know, there was a person that got killed recently. I was on the train. I got caught up in that. And yeah, it's been happening often. You know, it happens. You know, everything happens in waves. So, you know, sometimes people aren't doing too good mentally. But coming up to 7 o'clock Eastern time. As we watch our sunset. Beautiful sunset here. Yeah, occupational yeah, I know, Wilbs, absolutely. Later and later sunsets, Dave, that's right. Later and later sunsets. 6 o'clock over there, coming up on 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. 7:21 is our sunset time for today. Sunset there, 7:16. So we got 7:21 out here, Jim. Just made a nice cup of tea. Enjoy the sunset. All right, that's a sunset. That's right. 4 o'clock out there on the West Coast. Good to see you, Mary London, staying up late with me. Good to see you. Just in time for the sunset. Just in time for the sunset. 23 minutes away from the sunset right now. But there it is. Don't you love the reflection on the water? Me too. You could actually enjoy it a lot more today because the camera's not bouncing around because of the wind. Even though it is a little windy out here. It's a light, very slight breeze. Not too bad. Not too bad. I brought my gloves with me today. I'm not using my gloves as we have another Atlantic Highlands Sea Streak boat making its way out to New Jersey. Here it comes, folks. So to come into the frame here, and then we'll move with the boat for a little bit here. Good to see. Oh, Arsenal! Oh, Arsenal! Manchester, Arsenal, Manchester, Arsenal, Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. Come on and breathe the air in Liverpool. This is heaven. Absolutely, Marine. Absolutely. As we follow the Atlantic Highlands boat out the Narrows. Third in the league. Awesome. Awesome. Oh. I wish we had that kind of pride for our sports teams here in New York. You know what, Marine? You know, that's one thing me and my wife talk about all the time is if we want to move anywhere, we have to be close to the ocean. We just have to be. We have to be close to the ocean. I'm good. I cracked you up good. I did my job is done. My job is. You can't believe they traded OBJ. I don't even know who OBJ is. Not chatting, just enjoying the view. Good to see you, Sheila. Welcome. Just about 20 minutes away from sunset right now. Don't you love the water? Everyone follow Joey. Actually, Joey, I called you up because I was going to ask you if you wanted to do the sunset and help you hook up your phone. Oh, the Giants. Yeah, the Giants. They're a mess. Hear that? That's right. The sea. That's right. It's the sea. Actually, let's get down to the water. Let's get right down to the water here. Let's get off this footbridge. Get right down to the water here, and we'll take this view in right from the water, so you can hear the lapping of the waves. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm back to working a full day, so 2 times over the Brooklyn and Manhattan bridges. So you may see 2 Instagram lives from me tomorrow, from Jane's Carousel. Oh, only 2 hours. Nice. Been dead sick for 3 years, so okay, awesome. Come on out in the springtime. Right, you have another. Yes, you'll have another. Look, it's the birds. Very Hitchcockian shot here. Hitchcock would be proud. How you like that? Wild America, right there. Na, 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 na. Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, okay. I don't watch the sports teams. I kind of care about the Mets. That's about it. That's right. Formation flying. That's right. Kind of amazing. There it is. I think those might have been Canadian geese. There's some kind of geese. Might be Canadian. Don't know. But there you have it. The sun over Staten Island right now, making its way down. As you hear the pitter-patter, just in time. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Absolutely spectacular indeed, Maureen. Absolutely. So let's one last little go around here as we make our way up the coast. Wow, I got 8 deer outside your window. Awesome. Very soon, Dave. Very soon. So right out there, you might see those 4 light poles out there. That is your Staten Island Yankee Stadium, and then the Staten Island Ferry right out there. I know, where's your passport? And then coming in, you have the giraffes, the big cranes, some people call them giraffes, of Bayonne, New Jersey, off in the distance over there. And then rounding the round here. And then we're just out of view of the Statue of Liberty from here. But there's nobody, I'm surprised there's nobody down here today. But then again, it is considerably colder than yesterday. It's about 20 degrees colder than it was yesterday, or yesterday in the afternoon. It was getting cold when we were here yesterday. But there it is. Down goes the sun right now. You're seeing the sunset right here. You're more than welcome, Maureen. More than welcome. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, if I have the energy. Yeah, it's because of the cold. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy tomorrow to make any videos tomorrow. But we'll see. I might be able to make a video for you guys tomorrow. I'm back to my full. Actually, you know what? I might have to do a video tomorrow because I want to show you guys the progression of the survivor tree at the World Trade Center. Let's see those leaves come out a little bit more. So I might just do a quick video from the World Trade Center tomorrow. We'll do a little walk around over there and we'll check out the survivor tree. I'll see you later, Maureen. Have a great night. Yeah, I gotta check it out. I will take care of it, absolutely. Have a good night. That is a touchdown right there in the horizon right now. There you have it, your Brooklyn sunset over Staten Island. Absolutely beautiful. Touchdown, yes, sizzle. The sun is sizzling. Once it gets a little bit lower, you guys, you can just begin to see the trees. The outlines of the trees. Lovely. It's lovely. Very peaceful. Reminds you of that sunset. Nice. You filmed a sunset time lapse last week. Awesome. You put it up on your YouTube, right? Absolutely, Dave. It's getting colder out here by the moment. It's getting colder out here by the moment. Yeah, for about 15 minutes, a little bit earlier than now. I would say maybe about 10 minutes. The sun's going to be about, the sun will be down from this perspective here. But yes, back to a full day of touring tomorrow. Looking forward to it. I got to make sure I eat a little bit better, though. I've been eating too much junk lately, so I got to eat a little bit more healthy since I'm going back to a full schedule. Did 5. Awesome. Awesome. Days are getting longer. I appreciate the days getting longer. Even though we could do without daylight savings time, folks. Can we please abolish daylight savings time? Yes, I am going home after this. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You'll cook a healthy meal for me? What like anything good and Italian, Joey. You know me. It's on its way to London. It's all good. I'll keep my hands off it until another 12 hours from now. Yeah, that's really upsetting. Mick Jagger. Hopefully he feels better soon. Nice. Germany's not going to change the clocks after 2021. Okay, good. Hopefully we bring that here. Meat, chicken, fish. There you go. I'll take some chicken. We'll start with chicken, even though I have a feeling Kathy makes a killer meatball or something like that. I don't know. All Italian families know how to cook amazingly. They all have their own little twist on the classics. I grew up with many Italian people, had a lot of Italian friends, and going to their homes for dinner was always a treat. But down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Yeah, hopefully we stop changing our clocks in 2021. Hopefully we learn out here in United States. Don't you love Italian, French foods? Nice. Who is Mrs. Calabash? Mrs. Calabash is a mythical character from Jimmy Durante. Jimmy Durante is he was one of the first people to have a live televised TV, an hour-long TV show, Coast to Coast, and that's how he used to finish the show. And Mrs. Calabash was a character. He made up a character called Mrs. Calabash, and I like to bring that back, considering that these are live streams here, and to me they're live TV, live broadcasting. So I like to merge the old media with the new media whenever I can. Sunny Touchon does say yes, it's under official review. Yes. You never had a French professor though. Okay, well you always go back to school. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that, Jim. I've heard that it might be his first wife, but hold on one second. Maybe a little. Just putting on a glove here. Putting on a glove here really quick. Cat in a hat. Good to see you. Hey, go back to. If you guys want a French teacher, go back to school. The Irish, they come down with soda bread. Yeah, no, it's good, Mary. I love a good Irish dinner. Yeah, no, it's not my wife. No. We cat in the hat. We always talk about food on our live streams. We always by default end up talking about food. It's like inevitable on these live streams. Love lasagna, but just hey, that's right, Dave. That sounds good. As the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. Oh, hey. It is getting cold out here, boy. Holy crap. By the moment, it's getting colder out here. By the moment. Holy cow. You want to go to culinary school in Paris? The Chef Cordon Bleu school, right? Yeah, time for a Sundance indeed. There she goes. Whoa, okay. All right, somebody with a backfiring engine, obviously compensating for something. It's freezing down here now. You're more than welcome, Jim. Everyone follow Redstone Soldier. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. And down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Yeah, that was a car backfiring. Yeah, somebody shot at the sun, yes. I know, I gotta get down. Yeah, that's somebody's engine backfiring. He's trying to sound cool because he's compensating for something. I won't say what. And I'm already on high alert, I know. There goes the sun, folks. Down for another day. Down for another day. Last little bit left. There it goes. Yeah, of course. Of course, Dawn. Been at this for a while now. Thank you so much. Oh, we gotta get to 2,000. We gotta get to 2,000 subscribers. There goes the sun. There it goes. It wasn't a big truck. It was a car. It was a sports car. Trucks aren't allowed on the Belt Parkway. Made some nice fresh garlic bread. Nice. I could totally totally finish a whole thing of garlic bread if needed. All right, let's walk towards the bridge here. We'll keep going until the battery completely gives out. Actually, let me really quickly see my injury. Oh, it's nothing. It's not even gonna. The injury is not even gonna. Injury's not even gonna bruise. Yep, that sun's down. Time to grab some beer. My journey home. Avoid the. I will, Storm Fox. I actually already have beer at the house. Bought beer yesterday, so. What happened? I was walking underneath a tree and a tree branch fell on my head. Or really in my face. Yeah, it's kind of amazing, right, Dave? You're more than welcome, Griff. So yeah, a tree branch fell off. A fairly large tree branch fell off a tree while I was right underneath it. You want to say you recall being one of my first subs? Well, I have been on YouTube since 2006. I have been on YouTube since 2006. So I've been on this thing for a while. Good to see you, Lori. Welcome. Here's our Afterglow special right now. Yeah, don't you love the sunlight? The way it reflects off of the bridge towers. Othmar Amin, the architect of this bridge, he wanted to keep the bridge's look very light. He saw it as a line across the Narrows. Oh, this year. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I've been on for a while. I've had when I started live streaming, I had about 600 subscribers, 650 subscribers around. And then I started live streaming once they gave me access to it last year. Actually, this time last year, April. Last year, I began to live stream on here. And now I'm going all in. Now I'm live streaming on here all the time. I'm surprised there's nobody down here right now. Very few people down here. Good to see you, Josh. Yeah, I had about 600 subscribers when I started live streaming this time last year. And then now, that's right. You know what, Wilbs? I spent too much time on there. I should have been more resolute with myself, and once I got access to go live here on YouTube, just go all in on it. So it's 7:14 here on the East Coast right now. Oh, Josh, thanks for the super chat. You were talking about Periscope, and one of my first ones you watched lives here. Okay. Brooklyn is dangerous. That's why. Brooklyn is not dangerous. Kyle, you want to get blocked, Kyle? Come on, stop saying stupid millennial comments. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna clean up fine. Oh yeah, Duty Ron's been broadcasting now for about 4 or 5 months now. Yeah. He always gives me a shout out. I'm happy that Duty Ron is broadcasting here on the YouTube. Shut the front door, okay. You live in Brooklyn too, you know? Okay. Like, that's like a very poor attempt at humor. Brooklyn is dangerous. Well, if you watch Bret Bart, Brooklyn is a no-go zone. If you believe Bret Bart and the InfoWars clan. Battery's doing good, Sheila. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people started watching Duty Run because of the Watts case. Yeah. It's not dangerous at night. I'm broadcast out here all the time at night. It depends on what neighborhood you're in, Kyle, and how you present yourself. That's what it really comes down to. How do you present yourself when you're walking around outside? Are you acting like a fool? Or are you actually behaving, yeah, don't, whatever you do, don't fearmonger here. Don't fearmonger. Because I hate when people do that. It is different for a guy compared to a woman. Absolutely. I wouldn't recommend a woman riding the subway past midnight by herself. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the falling trees, yes. It's dangerous because of falling trees, yes. It's not LOL. What's LOL about that? Boy, these millennials, man. Definitely not on the trolley. I mean, what happened was a fluke. It was windy. It was windy this morning, and you know what happens. You know, things have fallen on me. I've been hit by things, so I'm used to it. It's the thing about living here. But if you're gonna live, if one thing happens to you, then you're gonna live in fear afterwards. And do me a favor, don't come here. It happens. It's life. Is Joey here? I don't know if Joey's here. Yeah. Good to see you, Cheryl. I know who you're talking about, Cheryl. Cheryl will keep the room straight. You will keep the room straight. All right. Let me get down to 4th Avenue and we will call this a broadcast. There you go, Kyle. Oakland is very dangerous. Thank you so much there, Wilbs. You're more than welcome, Sheila. Beautiful sunset indeed, Gretchen. Oh, wow, that's not good. It's scary out there on the West Coast. Get that afterglow special as I walk down the bike lane. Well, you wanted to know, Dutch. Well, hold on, that's a weird comment. Okay. How long is the bridge? The bridge is 2.5 miles long, if you count the on-ramps. Helping out your first grocery store with tech and some awesome. You're more than welcome, Honey Badger. I'll see you soon. Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends on where you are. Just like here in Brooklyn, depends on where you are. It is getting cold out here. Yeah, isn't it? It's not fun doing the taxes. I just got done doing our taxes today. Exactly, Cheryl. Just act crazy and people will leave you alone. Haven't you seen my Subway live streams? Just act crazy and people will leave you alone. As I make my way down to 4th Avenue. Once we get to 4th Avenue, I will call this a broadcast. See, I guess tomorrow we'll do a quick walk around the World Trade Center tomorrow. We'll see how the survivor tree is growing for the season, for the spring. And yeah, I know I'm entertaining a lot of people tomorrow, so I may be in a bit of an up mood. Your mom used to live in BayRidge. Awesome. Check out the replay at the beginning of this live stream. We were down on 80th Street, and I don't know what time. It depends on what time I get off of work. You're more than welcome, boss. Have a great evening out there in Dundee. I think around 2 o'clock, 2:30. I got some ducks hanging out. Yeah, it's kind of amazing, Storm Fox. It's been almost 19 years. More than welcome, Dawn. But if you watch the beginning of the broadcast, we saw a big mural, which was Frank Sinatra's eyes, old blue eyes. A big old mural of his eyes out there in 80th Street and 3rd Avenue. Check it out. And if you can't make it down here, check out the beginning of the live stream. And also, I got a couple of Instagram photos. Uh-oh, there we go. Boom, there it is. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you so much, Wilbs. Live vid tonight. First one by the water that you've watched of mine as well. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Dawn. So since my battery is about to die, I did want to make a couple of statements on the broadcast here. And since it's at the end, I'll say this at the end. So, first of all, people who are telling me to make a new Periscope account, people who, if you've asked me once or twice to make a new Periscope account, if you ask me a third time, you will be blocked on my Twitter. All right? I am not going to make a new Periscope account other than for the radio show, and you will know when I make a new Periscope account for the radio show. And it's going to be nothing like the old scopes. You're not going to see me come down here on the waterfront or anything like that. Definitely not going to see a cyclone ride on there. But to the two people who keep on direct messaging me saying make a new account, if you ask me again, I'm going to block you on Twitter. Second, there are people going around harassing people on the other app and putting my names in arguments and whatnot. I do not watch Periscope. I do not have the app on my phone. I even deleted Periscope from my Roku box, so I don't watch it on my TV anymore. Thus, I do not watch anything on Periscope and have no idea what's going on over there. So anyone using my name in an argument, or just in general saying, well, Dutch was XYZ and all this stuff, if you do not talk in a friendly manner about me, don't be surprised if you get blocked here on YouTube and on Twitter and on Instagram and whatever other social media that you may be on. I do not watch Periscope at all, so I have no idea what's going on over there. But a lot of stupidity going on over there, and I'm happy that I'm not a part of it. Simple as that. Now we're gonna walk up the hill, get our closing finale shot here for everyone. And good night, Gretchen. Have a great night. Coming up on our closing shot here. As you see, we're going up and up and up. Absolutely, 80s music fan. Absolutely. All right. There it is. Verrazano Bridge and your Afterglow special. Right there. So there you go. I got to said what I wanted to say. We got to see an amazing sunset. You're more than welcome, Wills. Have a good night. Sleep well and drive safe out there in the Northern Line. Finally, a proper sunset video. A proper sunset video today. Because we actually got to see the sunset. You're more than welcome, Cecilia. Take this in for a few more minutes here. And it is getting cold out here, boy. Holy crap. Got cold out here quick. What's my favorite part of the day? The morning. I used to not be a morning person, but now I've realized, being a tour guide, the morning is when you make the money. The morning is when you make your paper and everything is nice and somewhat civilized. So the morning is my favorite time of day. That's why I'm very happy I got these great hours now that I work in from 9 to 2. I do the 9 o'clock tour and the 12 noon tour. So I'm very happy for my new hours, especially the hour-long break I get in between, which is great. Because in case we ride slow or anything like that, I still have time to get in, use the bathroom or whatever, eat a snack, drink some water, and then continue on for the next tour. So big shout out to everyone who works at Unlimited Biking for the schedule. We're going to be on the Upper East Side again, it looks like. In a couple of weeks, there's a big tour guide dinner that we're having, so I'll probably do a little touring around the Upper East Side in about 2 weeks. We'll be up there again. But I think we're going to call this a broadcast. I want to wish everyone a fantastic New York Day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Thank you so much there, Jim. Everyone follow Redstone Soldier. Everyone follow Joey, BKLYN _67. Let's get these guys to 1,000 subscribers. Always fun doing these live streams, folks. More to come, hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not too tired, we'll walk around the World Trade Center for a little bit. We're going to be in Coney Island Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so you probably see me do a quick live stream down there also. You're more than welcome, Cat in a Hat. And everyone for tuning on in. Nighty-night, folks. Nighty-night. Guy Heyman, hi-bye. I'll see you later, Guy Heyman. Drive safe on those roads of America. Drive safe, everyone. Everyone have a carpe diem. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye. Nighty-night, guys. Nighty-night.